everyone, you are on VINTEO channel. My name is Ruslan. The idea of monitoring in our company was born back when our support service faced the question of retrospection. In other words, our customers often come to our support with similar or even identical problem. Accordingly, when lightning constantly strikes in the same place, it makes sense to put a lightning rod there, which is logical. For this purpose, a monitoring system was invented, which consists of several components. Firstly, there are agents that are installed both on a single server and on each server of a cluster, if it is a variation of the system with reservation and cascading. All this backend is deployed using a special patch which distributes agents across the entire cluster and configures them as needed based on the current input data, such as URL, login and password, so that these agents send their metrics to our backend, which is located on our resources. With monitoring, you can track both system performance indicators and conference participant metrics. In previous issues, we have already talked about conference participant metrics in our web interface, in particular metrics related to traffic, loss, delay, and so on. So, on the main screen, we get to the dashboard, which shows system metrics. Here are the most basic metrics: processor load, video card load, temperature, traffic indicators, memory disk system, and so on. On another dashboard, the most interesting metrics are located. Here, depending on the time range that we set, we can see the conferences that took place on the server at this time, and, accordingly, they can be further filtered by participants. For example, we can enter a specific conference and look at the retrospective for each participant. Here, Lost RxTX, you can, for example, see the total number of lost packets, since the indicator has an accumulative property. It can be sorted, for example, by the maximum value, and here we will see the participant who had the most losses. Also here you can see buffer jitter, you can visually see at what speed packets arrive, how long the server has to wait for the required number of packets to be collected, and the frame to be formed. Here are also loss percentages, bitrate, FPS, resolution at which the participant was a certain point in time, as well as monitoring of the second stream. As I mentioned above, this can be a single server or a cascade of servers, and in this case, the metrics of all servers are accumulated, and here you can select a host if there are several servers, and the system will even highlight for you the current role of this server in the cluster. Here we can also see the replication status, whether everything is fine or not with the server. This was a brief overview of VINTEO Monitor, a tool with which our customers can promptly monitor the technical performance of video conferencing services based on VINTEO solutions, receive relevant information about the achievement of critical performance values, archive data, and make operational decisions based on statistical data. The system will also help to identify the causes of accidents or abnormal situations and even prevent future problems. That's all I have for today. Thank you very much for your attention and stay tuned with VINTEO.